Hi Aquariuses, my name is Luciani. I'll be doing a May 2019 general and love forecast reading for you guys. Thank you so much for coming to this channel. If you're new here, welcome. This is a healing and open space. We welcome you with loving arms. And if you're returning, welcome back. This is for your Aquarius sun, moon, and rising. If you have Mars and Venus in Aquarius, this is also applying to you as well. If you don't know those placements, please click the link below. It's called Cafe Astrology, and you'll know those planet placements. So let's get right into it, guys. For my dearest Aquariuses for May 2019, Spirit guys, thank you so much for entering this energy. Please show me Aquarius's messages for April, May 2019. What are Aquarius's messages, Spirit, for May 2019? One more message for Aquarius for May, Spirit. All right. Wow, this is beautiful, guys. So we had Healer that came out as the overall energy for this month. We have Healer, and then we have Abundance. Okay, you guys see? So off the bat, I'm seeing that you guys are in the position of receiving this month. It's an abundant month. There's ideas flowing so gracefully. There's new opportunities that are being attracted to you. I'm really getting the idea that you've done the work. I'm getting this. You've done the work and you're now being rewarded for all of the things that you had to see. With the solar plexus there, with the abundance energy, this is literally all about purification. This is manifestation. So some of you guys are actually healers. You are spirit workers, you're energy workers, you're mediums, empaths with this healer energy. You have that creative energy already flowing through your spirit. So manifestation is really clearly evident here because you've done the work. You've done a spiritual transformation. You've done the transmutation. I'm feeling like you're manifesting wealth and abundance at the time. This is also an energy where you're shifting old patterns of negativity. This is also seeing the joy and magic of life and just really truly experience that this pure energy that you're connected to at all times. Sometimes we shut that out because, self-doubt, challenges, life experiences comes up. And this is the opportunity to call on this energy all the time, right? This is an energy where you can call on any given moment, especially with this healer energy here. That's directly correlated with every chakra, okay? So again, this is you coming into awareness to remind you of how gifted and powerful you truly are. Some Aquariuses, this is advice asking to seek a healer to put you on this abundant path, on the right path, to help you create manifestations. This is also energy where I'm seeing that there's this powerful initiation that's going on in your life. Some of you guys are going in careers that are natural medicine, healing arts, like healthcare. I'm also, again, seeing this professional healer that you might be feeling guiding, you seeking the support of a healer. Because again, life experiences isn't really, it's really the biggest teacher, right? Our life experiences is our biggest teacher to show us like how abundant we naturally are. That's the energy that you can always call on. Okay, so I'm just gonna light up my Palo Santo. Okay, sorry about that. All right, so let's clarify these energies with some tarot spirit guides. What are additional messages for Aquariuses? Yeah, this is a beautiful time to manifest. Wow, that just jumped out. That's beautiful. Okay. 4 more messages for Aquariuses. Three more messages for Aquariuses, spirit. Okay, one more message. All right, thank you. Wow, you guys are, and then at the bottom of the deck we have the Fool card. Yeah. Okay. What I'm seeing, guys, is that we have the first card that came out, which is the Death card here. This is an energy where we are really looking to transform. This is an energy, again, with this healer and abundance. It's a transformation taking place in May. I'm getting this energy of you had enough of the same go around. You've done the work. You're looking for the abundance, the prosperity, the light at the end of the tunnel, and it just seems like you're just not getting to that point. I really believe this has a lot to do with the mind, with these swords energies here. These swords energies, in the middle, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the middle, in the reverse. And with these Queen of Swords in the reverse, Libra energy, something's feeling out of balance. We might looking at things on just only one type of situation, one level, linear thinking, tunnel vision. Tunnel vision is very important. Keep in mind that you are, in fact, a fixed energy, meaning that that's an energy where they put their mind to it, they're going to put in the work. But again, it also can come off as a very stubborn energy, because again, you need that tunnel vision to get things completed, which makes sense, right? But it's keeping you in this stucking in the same lessons over and over and over and over again. And again, you have the mastery, you have the healing component. What needs to transform is how we're perceiving our communication towards manifestations. What are we essentially gravitating to communication wise? What messages are we receiving? What messages are we putting in as an output, and what are we getting as an input? With this Page of Swords, it's one of my favorite communication energies, because again, it's very clear, it's direct, it provides clarity of a situation, transparency, but it's not the most comforting to hear. With this Page of Swords in the reverse, there's something that's narrow-minded that we're not seeing, that's keeping us in this rigmarole, if you will. Something needs to be cut out, and it has something to do with communication and the messages that we're receiving. Also from this has also, with the Queen being established as a creative energy, there's this thing where you want to be more of on a creative end, using your creativity to create abundance, but something's just keeping you in this wheel, just going around and around. It's like, oh my God, when do I get to that next level? When do I get my reward? I truly feel like the transformation that needs to happen has a lot to do with how you're being perceived through communication, being very clear on everything as a healer. Say if how you receive this information as a healer, how to manifest, giving that person its accolades instead of maybe holding that information in. That was the message that just came through. Another one is not following someone else's path. This is your path. Don't follow someone else's healing path. Everyone has a different path in life. Just because it's working out for someone else and you're doing the same exact thing that they're doing doesn't mean that you're going to get the same results. It is going to be catered to you, and finding what needs to be catered, outlined, sitting with self, transforming out of confliction, confusion, feeling like you're in a rut, refusing to learn some sort of lesson. Also, this lesson being, watch what you say, because consequences arise energetically off the things that you perceive as truths. You're a healer. You have this really magnetic, strong connection to spirit. There's things that you must have to hold yourself accountable for. And with the consequences that are associated with this energy, you're not feeling it. You're not feeling it. But at the same time, I think over this course of this 1 month of May, with the 7 of Cups in the reverse, this Pisces energy, you're going to start realizing it. It's going to be some sort of willpower, this determination, this establishment. You're going to pick a road. This might have a lot to do with you not knowing what road to take also. Okay? Not knowing where to go, what direction to take. Maybe with your creativity. Maybe with the messages that are received and or also been given out. Throughout this course of the month, you're starting to decide what course that needs to be taken for you to really receive your abundance. I don't know why intuitively I keep feeling this energy of follow your own path in life, okay? Because we don't want to be unprepared, okay? Sometimes, so this also applies to some Aquariuses. You guys are really getting annoyed with the unforeseen events that keeps going on, okay? Somebody also could be an imposter. Like, I'm really feeling like someone is a poser. And this could be someone in your energy. This could even be someone who acts childlike. But it's like someone who just poses to be someone that they're not and creates their own unforeseen events. Because again, with narrow-minded energy here, this unbalanced energy, only in the intellect world. We're not balancing our emotional body. We're only trying to cover up things intuitively through intellect, or this is a lesson that has already been learned so that you can tap into it. Because again, with the Seven of Cups right next to it, I feel like you've learned this lesson of, let me sometimes get out of my head and actually feel my thoughts, feel my feelings. Okay? Someone is full of bigotry. I don't know who. It doesn't say. It's definitely a feminine nature, whether or not you are a male or female watching this. We all have neutral dualities. However, of this feminine nature, someone is very narrow-minded, and it creates bigotry because someone is being opposed, or someone is being someone that they're truly not. They're just not. And it keeps them in this refusing to learn a lesson. This is a deep thing. It's a character flaw that needs just to be addressed. It's not a big deal. You know what I mean? Like, we don't like to be exposed for things that we've been through. But what you're reaping is what you're sowing with this Wheel of Fortune. That's why there's a lot of ups and downs with this this path of abundance. I'm truly feeling like you guys have to do your own thing, finding your own style of healing. You know, again, it's not linear. Transforming is really dope. You know, with the Death card here, this is a great energy to know that all of this needs to die. If this is energy within yourself, because of life experiences, because of self-doubt, that we're following someone else's path to be a healer, or say if, or I'll finish that one out. If you're following a path and it's not really yours, what ends up happening is that you're going to be reaping what you're sowing, because again, it is to the point where it's not balanced. You're not finding your own path. And again, you're going to realize that. You're going to realize, darn, I might have been going about this the whole time incorrectly. I'm wisdom on my own type of thing. You don't have to follow anyone's footsteps because you feel like they appear better as a healer than you. No, you have that energy already embodied. You just have to find your own creative pursuit in relation to this. And it's going to be really, really cool when you start to find out like what really works for you. It really comes in maybe even towards the end of this month, I'm feeling. Also with the Seven of Cups in the reverse, again, this is about something being realized. You start realizing all of this things. Another message that's coming through too is if you got professional help, some sort of healer has given you some information, you're not trusting their advice. You feel like it's putting you on the wrong path, and you're starting to realize that also. And once you realize it, that your abundance come in. Yeah, I feel like there's this energy where you seek advice from other people who you perceive as healers, and Again, I just see like you find out they're just they're just full of bigotry. They're not balanced. They perform bad alchemy. And you start to be like, wait a minute, I might be following this all wrong. I need to probably do this on my own. I might have to find someone who has a little bit more integrity. Some more, they're a little bit more open-minded. Wow. I'm sorry if that applies to some Aquariuses. That's not cool. Okay, I'm going to clarify these messages. 3 more messages, Spirit, for Aquariuses. Oh, okay, you got 2 aces. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that was going to come out. Because this seems toxic. This seems toxic that you have to heal from. Yeah. All right, cool. And then we had a King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is your energy. Something needs to be cut out. And you need to really use your intuition here. Because this is emotional fulfillment here. This healing is your emotional fulfillment. This is what's exciting. This is really important for you. Now that I see this energy, there's bad alchemy that was performed. Okay, with the Temperance energy here, this is like a guardian angel presiding over something, but it's like the message can't be received because someone again is performing bad alchemy, they don't know how to moderate their behavior. Someone is out of control and out of balance. They don't like to coordinate with other people. They like to do it themselves. But how they go about doing it is actually incorrect. They need that balance. They need that harmonious alchemy to be performed. And you start to realize that if this is applying to someone that you know, relationship, this would be somebody that you're connecting with. Again, this feels more of a healing thing. So this could be someone that you thought was a healer, but it's like you're like, something's not right with them. You might be going to a healer and you just like, something is not right with them. This doesn't feel right. And you like, you know what, I don't feel right. Because the communication's off. It feels like they're a poser. And with this Ace of Cups, it seems as though that there's like this false love. They're like proclaiming to be someone that they're really not. Jeez. This is also someone very hesitant to really nurture love too. And also instability. So, this is very interesting. Because what I just picked up is, if this applies to you, Aquarius, this is a beautiful, beautiful time to learn how to nurture love. I'm thinking that you guys this is a really transformative month for you on like a very deep-seated soul level. What you thought you knew, you realize that this isn't even the path I should have been taking at all. Oh my God, you get this total relevation. Am I saying that right? Relevation? Am I saying that? Relevations, excuse me. But you get this profound atonement where you're realizing that you or someone that you seek professional healing from, whether it was a friend that was a healer, whether it was a lover that was a healer, and they proclaimed themselves to be this healer and beautiful medium path, but oh my God, they're not. And you get clarity. It's so clear. You get this truth of the matter that was slowing you up, that was reaping what you're sowing. And you just start, oh my God, I had such a physical and mental bond to them. I really connected with them in that kind of way. And it was mental bondage that I had to really find physical healing from, because I realized they really was just toxic energy camouflaged as a healer. Jesus Christ. And it took you time to learn and realize this. It definitely took time. You were very unsatisfied when you found out, though, with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. It was like when you finally found out, when it finally came about, when it finally matured and finally, you know what I mean? That to that point where you find out and realize, like, oh shoot, like this is really not how I'm either supposed to be living, or how I'm not supposed to be narrow-minded. There's a physical healing here. There's a physical healing that's taking place. This is you unbinding yourself with anything that feels narrow-minded. You unbinding yourself to anything of any bigotry. You're not really hesitant to nurture someone who comes off as a poser. Seriously, you're just like, no, I know the truth about this situation. You don't perform bad, you perform bad alchemy. I'm out of here. I'm deading this and I'm moving on with my life. You're impeding on my abundance. These are the life experiences that you possibly could have had. And again, you are your best healer, okay? Because that's what creates abundance, and that's a constant reminder here. One more one more message, lesson, right? One more lesson also here is, guys, this is you fighting some demons on your own. The inner things that I don't think no one knows about but you, and you're really through healing stages that you're going through, you are realizing you're your own worst person through acting as if you know it all in terms of healing, in terms of I'm abundant and I'm creative, but there's this inability to even nurture this energy. Okay? Because again, we're coming off as one thing, but we're not actually putting in the, I don't like to say put in the work when it comes to that. I would say this has everything to do with putting in the truth. Finding out the truth of yourself and why you keep going through ups and downs. And you have two aces here. So you have a new beginning, okay? It's just this aha moment. This is beautiful because this is deep, deep healing. This is very transformative. You get to this point in your life where you're like, I don't need to follow anyone's path. I don't have to fake it. I don't have to be diplomatic. I don't have to be so political. I don't have to always two sides, because essentially that makes me what? I don't really know what my convictions are. That's what I'm feeling. Getting to know your convictions, right? And as soon as you start feeling it and knowing that as a truth, and you don't have to again act like you care about something when you really don't. And that's okay. You're starting to realize that's okay. That's okay. Okay? Because again, you're starting to let go of all of this. Again, that's a form of bigotry. You know what I'm saying? That could be a form of narrow-mindedness too. But you're letting it go. You're literally physically healing yourself. This is a beautiful thing. And throughout time, again, you're like all of this efforts. You're starting to realize all of the efforts that you've put in. It just didn't. It's not like, oh, I'm unsatisfied with what I received out of this, all of this work I've put in. And you're realizing, oh shoot, I went about this all wrong. I need to start really going about my convictions. Wow, that's deep. That's really cool. That's beautiful, y'all. All right, let me move on. It's 29 minutes. And all right, so what advice, Spirit, do you have for my beautiful Aquariuses? Look at this, beautiful. My fearless freedom lights up the world. Wow. Wow, y'all. That is freedom. Just freedom from anything that you feel like you have to constrain yourself to in order for you to be perceived as a healer, as an abundant person, as this balanced alchemist. Like, you know what? The more you proclaim yourself to be something that you still have to I wouldn't say still have to do anything. You just gotta just know your convictions, period. And sticking to that, and anything else just dies out. You know, you don't, again, you don't have to be someone you're not for. I don't see you doing it for attention or anything like that. I'm basically seeing that there's just a lesson here that you're learning. And with the devil here energy in the reverse, again, I just did a video on the devil card. If you want to check it out, because there's a lot of messages with this energy. This is a beautiful energy, knowing that you are really releasing everything that just feels so constrained. You not feeling like you could be your true self. That's what you're going into. And as soon as you start being your honest, fearless, truest self, true freedom, like self of self. I mean, literally breaking free from everything of what you think is a fear, what you think you might be perceived as. No, you're getting to that point where you're like, none of this matters. I'm abundant on my own. I'm a healer. I am who I am. And this is what lights up the world. Okay? So thank you guys so much for coming to this channel. That was a beautiful read, and I loved it. I enjoyed it. And I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.